In an important match, we've been far from polished. We've been scruffy. We've at times looked a little bit hesitant, certainly defensively, and we let Brentford into the game early on, but we've punished them for not taking their chances. We've been clinical, and since our goal, we have been the better side. Come on, you Horns! It's half-time at the Brentford Community Stadium. Brentford 0, Watford 1. A bullet header, absolute bullet header from Emmanuel Dennis. He carries it on. Dennis, the Menace, what a player, what a signing from Club Brugge. 3 million, Billy Boy bargain, that's right. Everyone doubted him, and I said from day one, he will be a player. And I've never looked back since I backed him in game week 1 of FPL for the FPL Juice, that Watford Villa preview. I said Dennis, the Menace, to get a debut goal. And what does he do? He gets a debut goal, and it's just unbelievable. No, he's been absolutely brilliant this season, and that's his 7th now of the season. 7 in 16. He's getting to Salah numbers. Like, it's unbelievable. So, no, look, in the last couple of months, he has been on par in terms of form. He is so good right now, and we are going to miss him if he does have to go to AFCON. At this point, right, the form, he doesn't deserve to get dropped. But people are saying, is he going to be in the 28-man squad? I don't know. What I do know is we have got the lead at half-time, and it's Igalo vibes. I'm saying it now. Igalo, oh, always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe in Dennis, yeah. Oh, what a player. What a player. He is the new Igalo because, look, debut season, 15 Premier League goals. At this point, he's actually halfway there. So, it's not even halfway of the season. Dennis the Menace, what a player. So good. Igalo, I remember a iconic goal away to Brentford. Won us the game right at the last minute. And I think it was a cross from Vidra from the right-hand side. And he just, brilliant volley and put Brentford to the sword. And Dennis, brilliant header. It is a fantastic goal. So we'll start off with the main chances in that first half. We start off with a very nervy Watford, show of performance. Unfortunately, as always, we know what we're like at this point. We can be a bit nervy in that defensive department, but that's, to be expected. The nerves are jangling after playing such difficult opponents. But William Troost-Ekong, you've got to be better than that. And some of our players are looking hesitant. One player that isn't is Tom Cleverley. What passion, what desire. He's such a leader. And Kutska, you've got to love him. The fact he gets stuck in. But his passing could be better. To be fair, Sissoko's passing so far has been a bit sloppy and it's nearly put us into trouble. But the defence needs to be much more on it because, look, at the end of the day, Brentford are going to press high. That's how they play. They're going to play on the counter and they're going to thread balls to the wide flanks and let the likes of Rico Henry, the likes of Brian and Buemo run onto them. So if Cathcart and if Troost-Ekong aren't on it, which they haven't really been so far, then we're going to get punished. Now, the first chance of the match, so much hesitancy in the defence. What are we doing? Someone take control of that situation. Someone show your commanding nature. Show your leadership. Because, look, we were all just saying, I'm not going to go for it, so can you go for it? I'm not going to go for it, so can you? Like, we can't do this, honestly. It cannot be done. I don't know why it's seeming to be slower than usual. But anyway, the point is, yeah, nervy defensively, and we don't like to see that. But, it's just probably, scary auditioning nerves. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I mean in terms of, like, first game of the weekend, we're trying to put on a show and impress all those watching on Sky Sports Premier League and Sky Sports main event. I don't know. No, the point is, really, really nervy start, and Troost-Ekong looking a bit of a jangle of nerves. Hopefully we'll get the screen back soon. But the idea is, right, difficult start to the game. Yeah, here we go. And, yeah, also, I love the celebration for Dennis. We'll get into that. But the point is, really, we had to kind of ride the wave because a really good effort. So, as I said, hesitancy from the defence, and it's an easy chance in terms of the way it falls for him. He just has a pop for it. It's a really strong effort. It might have been in Buemo, might have been someone else. But anyway, the point is, it's a really, really good save from Backman. Really alert. He tips it over the bar, and it's such an important touch. And then Brentford have a few set pieces, a few other chances, but you know, Bachmann is again making lots of good saves, especially one where Brentford do break away, and Buemo with a really good curling shot and a fantastic. It might have actually been Jensen, sorry, with the shot. I forget now, but Buemo with the shot, he basically just completely, you know, gets in behind Cathcart. We need to be careful about pushing up from the centre backs. But it's a really good ball, to be fair. I think it's Norgard that just drills it, or it might have been Jensen. But then Mbuemo cuts inside. You can't let him cut inside. So Tris de Kong, as soon as you see Cathcart make the mistake, make up for it. Get a challenge in. Assert your dominance. But what does he do? He backpedals like he's got to give him all the respect in the world. This is a guy who's not scored for game upon game. He loves hitting the post. He shouldn't be given the opportunity and the freedom to shoot. So he cuts in, curling shot, and there's just no pressure or enough pressure from Ekong to close off the opportunity. It's exactly what we said about the Southampton goal for Che Adam. But it's a curling shot, fantastic shot, but what a fantastic save from Daniel Bachmann. Just absolutely brilliant. A lovely palm hand to swat it away, and brilliant goalkeeping. And then Watford start to build a bit of momentum. You know, looking a threat, of course, from the get-go. We are very good at that on the break. And in the absence of Ismail Assar, we have needed a new talisman. But who else but Emmanuel Dennis to step up to the plate? And look, you've got to give credit here to Joshua King, because he's looked really threatening at times tonight, playing a bit more left on that other side, and Dennis playing a more central role, and that's where he got his goal. But Dennis is so clinical, right? What happens is we defensively can't defend set pieces, but we can score set pieces. So it swings and roundabouts. We're the Leeds of this season. We can score loads of goals, but we can't really defend. But I'd love that. I prefer that than watching Burnley every week, who basically play 4-4-2 Brexit football, and I'm not having any of it. You want to just not even watch it. So it's really good to see that we're trying to excite the fans, and we're getting points. We're getting goals out of it. So really good play from Watford. Sprang out wide. Fantastic pass from Cucho Hernandez. He's looked quite lively tonight so far. And King, he's very, very clever here, because he takes a touch and then he kind of backs off the defender as if to say, no, don't worry. I might be far out, but I can do this. And he looks really carefully at where the goalie Fernandez is positioned. And after the pass from Hernandez, you think, surely it's not on there. It's not on. But it is. King has got that predatory instinct. What a curling shot. Really, really clever trying to catch out Fernandez. And a really unlucky one, because it just curls in. It might have taken a small nick off a defender, I don't know. But it was certainly all the way through. And so close to being in the bottom corner, nestling there. But it hits the post, and it has to be cleared out. And Brentford, you know, starting to get panicked. We get a corner. What a delivery from Tom Cleverley, can I just say. Pinpoint on the money. And I said how Cleverley's been fantastic with his energy. Really good assist there. And look, it's fantastic from Dennis, because what he does, he starts off being marked by Jensen. Then he loses his marker, gets away from Jensen, and he's competing for it with Janssen. Jensen and Janssen. But Pontus Janssen doesn't have the strength and the muscular combat that Dennis does. And Dennis, what a header. Like, it is fantastic. Just so much neck muscle power, and no chance for Fernandez. Fantastic goal for Watford. And after that, we started to get control in the game. We had another couple of chances. Some good crosses put in by Ngakia. And likewise, some good play from Watford. Just trying to assert their dominance, trying to get more points in the game. But so far, it's been scrappy defensively. We've not been amazing, but we've taken our chance when we've got it. That's really good to see that we're full of confidence. But also, now it's about trying to kill this game off, trying to keep Mbuemo quiet, and trying as much as we can to get a first clean sheet of the season. Come on, you Horns! We need to tweak a few details, but so far, so pretty decent.